Hi, I'm Grizz, and I'll be playing Vanta Black.
Hi, I'm Case Poisal, and I will be playing Decker Hatter, pronounced they them.
Hi there, I'm Stabbykinz. I'll be playing Smashaw Ihawka, the Knoll Rigger.
Hi, I'm Vironz. I am going to be playing Stonewalker, your shaman for the evening.
And I'm Overthinker. I will be playing everyone else. How we doing, players?
Oh, doing fantastic.
Doing all right, Shade.
Yes,
Holding in so many giggles.
I'm glad y'all are having fun.
I'm having a blast.
Oh yeah.
We drop back in on a desert island in the Matrix. A storm rages overhead. A black sea surrounds a blown open Matrix hideout of your good friend Depth Charge, who is currently fighting a sea serpent in the surf. We start on initiative. Top of the initiative at a 30 is Hatter.
Okay. Quick. Free action.
Yeah.
I'm going to run my configurator, and so Hatter's form shifts as all of my matrix stats realign and different programs load in, as like armor loads up and like biofeedback filters come into place, and different the cloak gets bigger and kind of wraps around to create an area, and the raggedy top hat gets like metal banding around it and a little bit of armor.
Cool.
I am going to I don't have to perceive this thing. I'm going to try to
Well, a couple things that you noticed right off the bat, because you were offered 3 marks on Depth Charge's deck.
Yeah, so I have
You now have access to her deck. Just glancing at the stats, you know a couple things pretty quickly. 1, she is a troll. 2, her jack out program and her call out program have both been crashed.
Okay, so she's link locked.
She is link locked, yes.
Okay.
And
okay.
also, you were having a normal conversation with, admittedly, a Matrix weirdo, but you are not currently running silent.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, because I'm in hot, and that's fine. Because I have marks on the host. Does the host tell me whether this is ice or a persona? The thing around it?
The host is not registering this thing.
Okay.
Or it registered it as a thing it was attacking. So
okay, but
persona.
But there's no. Okay, I will.
I think you would also note that despite limited damage to the deck, a point of lethal biofeedback hasn't been inflicted.
Okay.
This is a murder in process.
Yes. Okay. I will. I'm going to lash out. Hack on the fly, and I want to get some marks on this thing.
All right.
All right.
Give me a hack on the fly roll.
So that, and I'm hot right now, so that is +2 dice. So let's go.
You're actually pretty cold given the wind and stuff.
Yeah, thanks. Let's go with. I'm gonna use edge to bump that. I'm gonna re-roll those dice. Total of 9 hits.
All right, 9 hits.
We haven't been talking about like limits for hits across things.
Yeah. What is your?
Is limited.
It's gonna be limited by your sleeves. Yeah.
Right now, and so that is gonna be 6, I believe.
Cool. Let me just try to remember how to use this dice bot real quick. It's Shadowrun roll. That's what it is. So if you choose to spend a point of edge, you can exceed that limit. Would you like to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, the defender would have won on a tie.
Yeah.
So you do, in fact, get a mark on this device. That's a free action and a complex action. You can take another free action if you wish.
I don't remember what the Matrix free actions are.
Communication. Like, a phrase. It's always a good one.
No, I'm just gonna move to kind of obscure myself. I know that's not a thing in the Matrix, but just cinematically, Hatter is like moving to create, like use the environment of the host to put a little distance.
For sure. Depth charge is going to try to shake this snake off of her shoulder. There it is. The only Matrix action I didn't write down.
And now that I have a mark on it, is it a persona or is it a?
You're looking at another Decker.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, the details of who they are and what they're up to will require an action.
More yeah.
Cool. She's gonna roll computer plus logic. Oof. Okay. All right. You see depth charge, like trying to pry the jaws loose, and it looks like she's gonna get it, then gets spun back and like dropped on her back in the water.
Okay.
The snake wraps its tail around her, pulls back, and bites her for a data spike. You see her like throw up her arms, and a shield goes up as she full defenses herself. And he's gonna roll. Okay. She's gonna defend. He hits. The giant serpent bites. It's 4. Yeah. Okay. All right. You see the snake strike. And a massive amount of damage goes through. You see alarms popping up on the cyber deck. You also note a biomonitor registering bad stuff happening in the brain.
Yep. Okay.
You also think that if she were not a troll, she would probably be dead right now.
Yep. All right. help her get free.
Yeah, you got some options here.
Yeah, I'm going to.
It is back to you. Yes.
While it's focused on her, I'm going to boot up Cat's Paw and try to hit it and overload the input monitor for the opposing decker and give him some big negatives on everything he does at the moment. So let's do that. That is.
This is a data spike action with a result of dice pool penalty instead of damage.
Yes, instead of damage.
Sweet.
That is 5 hits to hit.
Are you comfortable with that, or do you want to throw some edge on it?
I got 1 point of edge left, and I'm gonna save that.
Gotcha. All right.
As opposed by intuition and fire.
He gets 2 hits.
Cool. So that is 3 over. So that is 9 plus 1. That is 10 damage value. And on when I'm using Cat's Paw, that means that it generate equal to 2. This works different than a regular data spike. Okay. So 15 damage generates a negative dice pool equal to 2 plus the number of marks the user had on the target. So this isn't as good as I thought it was.
Okay. Do you want to change your action, knowing that he'd be getting a -3 on his dice pool?
It'd be the same. I am gonna take the karma hit and just change that into a regular attack, so the rolls stay the same. It is still a data spike, but it's damage to the thing. So that is gonna be 10 matrix damage.
All right. He's going to roll to resist. What does it look like?
Oh no, 2 additional. It's 11. It's 11 matrix damage.
Because you got a hammer, right?
No, it's +2 for every mark, not +1.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, what does it look like?
Hatter reaches in under the coat and grabs something that they normally hate using and pulls out a like a deck of playing cards and starts pulls out one that looks like it's made of metal that's just, when you look close, is just like coruscating with like negative like bad code, and throws it in, and it's just cuts through the scales and pierces the snake as we fill it up with that.
All right.
And then I'll say, hey, pick on someone your own size. And just like make my avatar just a little bit bigger with the shadows, but it's just how it looks.
All right. It's going to roll against a little bit of biofeedback. Not harmful biofeedback, but still, ouch.
Oh yeah, this is hot sim, so I'll take some stun damage. But this is against my my code of honor to try to
Indeed.
do that, so I'm going to lose 1 karma. Yes.
Some things might be worth it. And we can get into the emotional repercussions of that later. Then we go to Depth Charge, who is going to, seeing your attack, looks over and like, oh, okay. Reaches out, summons a trident, and attempts to stab it into the serpent.
Little girl.
Gonna drop 4 hits on her attack. The serpent attempts to get out of the way. And does. The trident scrapes along its hide as it slithers through the water. And then it's going to attempt to attack again. It's distracted, but it is going to do... Did I? I did, didn't I? Yeah. You see this giant winged beast as it rears back its head. You see it in profile for a second, and then it turns to you, and you can still see it in profile as two heads lash out in separate directions. He's going to fork his attack. Let's see here. You're going to roll against that with intuition plus firewall. And if you want to drop your initiative by some, you can add your willpower to that.
Right, let me see.
Depth charge is going to do that.
I need to try to still go and keep going fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster.
Okay.
Let's go. Get out of the way. That is 4 hits to get out of the way.
All right, 4 hits to get out of the way. Now, fork doesn't work like a split attack where he splits his dice pool.
No, but the negative, if there are negative penalties, it applies to both. From either combatant, the other thing he's targeting, it applies to because it's a single roll against both of them. But all penalties apply from both to that single attack as well.
Yeah. He got 7 hits.
Ugh.
And depth charge, throwing 19 dice in her own defense, and probably going to post edge that defense. No, she gets 7 as well. You see the massive mouth come down, fangs an inch from her, and she holds it back with the bar of the trident. You, on the other hand, get struck hard.
All right.
You're gonna need to roll intuition. No.
It's
Device rating plus firewall plus the value of your defensive programs, first against the matrix damage and then against biofeedback.
Okay.
As the venom comes towards you, you almost recognize a variance of program that converts biofeedback to lethal.
Okay, and that is 3 over. What's the user's
His
attack
base
rating?
DV is 10,
10. Okay.
so
Wait.
13 damage.
He has 10 attack. Okay.
He's a murderer.
Yep. Okay. We got it. We got this. We got this. All right. That is 6 for matrix damage.
Okay, so you're gonna take... Yeah, you're only gonna take 6 damage to your deck, and you gotta resist the rest to your head.
Yep.
Which you probably get a +2 extra dice if you've got the head protector program.
Yes. Running biofeedback filter and armor and shell.
Hell yeah.
So that is the same. And that is 9 to reduce biofeedback.
Excellent. As a snake with a head the size of a car hits you, the teeth hurt. You see warning lights on your HUD, but whatever its venom is doesn't take hold.
That's still so I took 6 damage on
On your deck.
deck.
Mhm.
And how much biofeedback?
None.
Oh, because it's the
Your deck
whatever.
reduces it first.
Okay.
Whatever your deck takes, you have to roll against.
Okay. Cool.
So you're good on biofeedback for the moment, and depth charge managed to deflect the attack. It is now your turn.
All right. Shit. Let's hit it again. It's the only way to do
All
this is to do it. I remember my numbers. Sorry. I will use my last edge there.
All right.
6 hits.
Against his 3.
All right, so
That was a
is
good use of
another
edge.
9, 11 matrix damage.
Cool. Do you have the Mugger program that takes better advantage of the mark?
No.
Okay. Gonna roll.
Don't have the space for it right now.
How much damage did you deal?
11.
Okay. He's gonna spend a point of edge to try and keep his deck alive. Which he does. You see the hit, and scales harden around, deflecting several cards off into the storm. And then we go to the next turn. You were the only one with initiative left in the first turn.
Okay.
Second, you need to roll initiative.
Yep. All right.
Reroll your initiative. Or you just spent your last edge, right?
Yes.
Okay, then you can't edge the initiative.
That is 14. So my initiative is 26.
26, huh? Well, I got some news for you. That puts you first again.
Okay. Let's try to take advantage of that and finish this guy off. So, let's hit it hard.
Cool.
5 hits.
He's not liking this. He got 3.
All right. So that is 10 matrix damage.
All right. The serpent draws back, hisses, and as your card slashes across it, you see where there had been some blood and poison in this scene, you see code. You see a blue sort of ethereal crack in the illusion. It rises back, ready to strike down on you and your friend. And as it begins to do so, it turns to mist and disintegrates. Oh my god. Oh my god. What would you... She's going to take her turn, and you see, no longer worrying about defending herself, you see her like reach down and start pulling net off of herself as she tries to repair her jack-out program.
While she's doing that, can't really help at that moment. I am going to scan the host and see if there's any remnants of anything here that got left behind. Anything that I might. I'll use my free action to swap out my cat's paw program for tracker,
Okay.
and see if I can find anything that I can get a ping on this guy that's just here.
All right.
So there's matrix perception. 3.
Okay. You notice a couple of things. You notice the host has been tampered with. That it looks like, just doing a quick evaluation of the whole setting, it looks like her ability to log out and most of the ice were dealt with before, and then whoever this guy was basically dropped out of stealth,
Yeah, it was just
jumped her.
Late.
Yeah,
Next time she logged in.
Yeah.
Mm.
laid in
Sorry.
with a probably a pretty powerful brute force.
Is there
Oh, you also find indication that he was running an agent, which was probably checking for hidden icons the whole time.
the agent crashed then with the deck,
With the deck, yeah.
but I had a mark on the deck. Am I still able to like trace on that, or since it's crashed, there's no like,
It is crashed. Make a memory test, because you would have glimpsed information, but you weren't focusing on it. So let's see what you remember about that deck from the brief access that you had.
I don't think Tatsim applies to this, right?
No, this is just you.
That is 3 hits on memory.
I think the thing that comes back to you, which maybe it's surprising, maybe it's not. You recognize the brand name, and I think you know where they're used. The deck you were fighting against is called an As Technology Defender, and it's SOP for As Technology Corporate Deckers.
File that little bit of information away, and I'm seeing that there doesn't seem to be any remnants here or any little programs still running. I will turn back.
Make one more matrix perception test for me.
7.
Cool. Right around the time that Depth Charge pulls the net off, tosses it aside, and goes to log out, you see the serpent coming back through the water. Not exactly the same, but very, very close.
Okay.
And she's gone.
Another one. Okay,
Says, I'll call you, and logs out.
Okay. I will. I have admin access on the host. I'm just gonna reset the host and back out.
All right. The host resets, and you appear in the tea house. You notice several messages coming in from Wawahi. You were fairly occupied, but yeah,
Yes.
he's
When I reset her host, I do not. I send the command so that it resets in. I'm gonna say 8 hours, so that it's not immediately up. Her ice can't be immediately taken down again. The same thing won't happen, and then I will send a message out to her comm link to let her know that it's offline until she wants to put it back. And I give her the ETA on that.
it takes longer than usual, but you get a thank you and a promise to contact you again.
Great. Okay.
All right, and that's that.
In my basement underneath a tea house in Seattle, monitors all around me, a little like twin bed in the corner, and giant and full like IKEA style bookshelves full of books. And I open up the message from Wawahi to see if it's important.
Wawahi, what was the messages you sent while Officer McKell was going through your place?
Well, there's
It's been a couple minutes now, but
there's a lot to sift through. I would say probably about 30 to 40 plus. A lot of it kind of boils down to help. She's outside my house. She has a rocket launcher. Help. Why is my parole officer hot? Help. Oh God, she knows everything. Help. Okay, it's fine. We're going on a date. It's cool. I have it completely handled 100%.
Is Wawahi the kind of person to send like just single emoticons, like not even like a chain of them, just like scaredy face, sad face, cry face, thumbs up, no, it's okay, we're going on a date, eggplant, like
some of those messages were just a string of emojis. I'm gonna be real with you. At least 10% of the whole bulk was just emojis.
My only response is I send Wawahi the equivalent of like a Venmo request for like 200 new yen.
that's some cold shit. Congrats.
Now,
money.
For clarification, do you memo this as being for services rendered before or being rendered right now?
For emotion, the tagline is just emotional distress.
Solid.
Okay, yeah, I'll wire the money over.
Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna sit down and fix my deck to get rid of the matrix damage on it.
all right.
Call it a hardware kit and just.
You get one more text message from Depth Charge because she signs it DC. It's from a comlink number you don't recognize.
Okay, I'll read it.
Yeah, it says, haven't had a fight like that in a while. Thanks a million. Do you know what Hotwire is?
I send back something hot out of Ass Technology. Been trying to look into it. I think this is something much bigger, much higher than my pay grade.
Might have useful info. You guys also probably receive a message shortly after from Bonnie giving you a heads up that things are going well with her new corpo boy. She'll probably be staying with him for a while, but she remembers that in the emails that you guys got off Miguel, there was a mention of a Chavez, and that his nephew was a head of security. She just met the nephew and sends you a picture.
All of us?
She'd probably send it to Stone first, actually. But yeah, assuming you choose to share it.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, I can't really open this file. Hatter, here, take a look.
I say, okay. And then I'll send out a message to the team and say, we might have trouble. DC was just attacked in her post by our friends down south. This might have something to do with the carjacking.
I'll actually say, if you guys want to, you know that they have deckers who are willing to go after people. it might be best for you guys to meet up and have these conversations in person.
Yeah, I'm speaking in code, and I said just let them know that, and then say we should meet.
Did this happen when I was in the sewers though? Because I might be disconnected.
I think you're probably coming back out right around these times. You probably get like a slew of messages all at once. I feel like Wawahi probably tried to hit up everybody first. So you've got a couple of, oh god, I'm gonna die.
Wawahi, I'm in the land shark. You could just come talk to me. Stop texting me. I don't
With
do it
respect
well.
to the wonderful Stabbykinz, Wawahi doesn't have my number.
Yeah,
okay,
so actually, quick clarification: does Stonewalker check the timestamps for the texts?
I don't think he knows how. He has one logic. He's
Actually, unless we have objection, let's just move to you're coming out of your trance, feeling rejuvenated and great. Hatter, and if you want to talk hotwire stuff, you can be arriving.
Yeah,
And also,
I'm gonna ask that we do it in. I asked that we meet up in like a few hours, like an hour or two.
Okay.
Because I need to. It's gonna take me at least an hour to get this damage off my deck. So
for sure.
I'm gonna run this test really quick.
Early evening, everybody gets in the land shark.
Before we do that, how much time will that leave me until my appointed secondary scheduled event with the parole officer?
2 hours, 2.5.
Am I gonna be able to make that with traffic?
Yeah, you can. I mean, you guys
Okay.
can meet up wherever because a land shark can move. You can be a 5-minute
is
walk
true.
from your destination.
That's true.
Yeah, but it could take like 3 hours for him to clean himself.
Let's make it like 20 minutes away just to be on the safe side.
Okay.
Grizz got what I was saying.
It'll take me like 3 hours to clean up most of my deck. Meet up with them.
Ain't enough
Alright.
time to soap in the world for that boy.
I scrubbed the shit out of my signature if I left any.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys, you're, as safe as you ever are as Shadowrunners, but you've got the rantings of a lunatic who did know some stuff that seemed a little weird. You've got a solid lead on who Chavez is, and he knows what museum Hotwire is theoretically under, and now you know that somebody knows that you know what Hotwire is.
I wouldn't have mentioned the lunatic.
Fair enough.
Not yet, anyway. Because he's a lunatic.
Mhm.
Vanta did say I did say Vanta was going to wait for him to sober up, then ask him again.
Okay. Your contacts are actually willing to, if you'll escort them, they're willing to hire a trauma team. I just gotta be better to say that. And go underground and get him.
A
can
dog
also do
wagon
it.
team.
Dock wagon, that's the word. Yeah. Trauma team is Cyberpunk 2077.
I think we said I led him to a certain point away from the sewers, and then someone got him.
For sure.
Just
Yeah.
we don't totally backtrack, but I did help them out. We get him out of the sewers.
Cool.
Yes.
Couple dock wagon guys come down. They meet up. Thank you for the target practice because they had to shoot a couple of ghouls on the way down, and frankly, they were bored.
Anytime.
And I think they probably get that bomb out of his head. Sedated as he is, it's not hard.
But he will wait to mention the guy until he has concrete information. He doesn't like half truths.
Legit. The all-seeing eye is somewhere. Detoxin.
So why are we all here? What's the reason for us all being here other than
Well,
what Bonnie sent us?
well, So I was gonna meet up with somebody to look into into Project Hotwire. I got a hit on a data haven. But before I could do that, or as I was about to do that, I got an SOS from Depth Charge, as technology Decker assassins were in the process of trying to kill her when I got there.
Oh shit!
So with you saying that,
she's holding on, but it was close.
All right then, that is pretty damn alarming. Not gonna lie. Are they catching on to us then?
Yes.
Go ahead. What do you got?
As Hatter mentioned that Depth Charge was attacked by as technology people, I feel like I would have enough just generalized information available to the public that, you know, as technology does magic and is known for sometimes doing blood magic. I'm just gonna do like, essentially, I'm not gonna sustain it, but I'm just gonna do like a burst of, I don't know, let's do a force 10 of detect enemies.
Okay. You put up a field of awareness. Yeah.
So, sorry, let me roll that out really quickly to tell you how many hits I get.
Cool.
That would be, I think, like, oh, what did I say that? It's two hits
times force times 10 because it's extended, right?
Yeah, so that'd be 220, 200, I think.
Right
200
on.
meters.
Yeah. An average sniper would be on your radar at this point.
Are they?
No. You detect no overt hostility towards you. You're in a downtown metropolitan area. Some people have like a low grade anger at everyone. Depending on where you use this, it can be a little stress inducing.
My enemies,
Yeah.
though.
No one is actively coming to kill you right now.
Great.
Vanta seems irritated.
Yes.
I'm
Vanta's
kidding.
one of those people who gives you a constant low, like, man, if I had to, I could.
All right. So, just as a quick recap, then, where does that leave us? Since we worked for her and all, and well, she got attacked. I imagine that puts us next on the chopping block.
Well,
Why?
Association.
They don't know who I am. Why would they?
they didn't get her. She's alive. They are gonna keep trying though. So, but
As if in defiance of you, a call comes in from Depth Charge.
Oh, shit.
You thought we were safe.
My eye will flick it open. And like my eye blinks and just have it in the AR.
You see what she really looks like. She is basically calling you with a webcam, not jacked in at all.
I do not reveal my own face though. That's still my avatar in response.
She says hello, and you can see the translator turning probably French into English. Hello.
How are you doing?
I've never been in this much pain. It's.
I
can't concentrate.
That would have killed a normal man.
The biomon says it's different, strange, but we'll get into that. Can you bring your team together? I think I found something you need.
I am sitting with them right now. Whereabouts?
What?
Whereabouts? Do you?
Whereabouts?
You said you have something for me. Whereabouts?
I click sends you a file.
I'll scan it and then make sure it's safe and then open it up.
Cool. You're a speed reader.
Mhm.
I wish there was like an investigation skill. Logic. Roll logic to piece together what she's sending you. Because it's
2 hits.
Okay.
Just logic.
Notes on an investigation into the peculiarities and origins of those sense chips. It looks like they're being. First of all, they're already on the market, and second, they're part of what looks like a more aggressive variation of BTLs.
Okay. All right.
You can also project to the team if you want all of them to talk to her.
So you guys, what you all see is Hatter like puts up a finger and like you see like a little light in their eye as a call comes in. And
Fuck! Don't do that, Hatter.
They get quiet for a second, and they don't say anything even when they're speaking back to the depth charge. It's all just mental, and then their eyes like go back and forth, like they're reading something very quickly. Like the eyes are doing almost like a REM thing, back and forth, and they just exhale. Okay. Thanks. Or I'll send back to her. Thanks. Stay safe.
Yeah. I'm going to go get checked out.
Yes, I would definitely do that. And you got someone that will keep you safe? No
My
connection?
husband is here. Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll hit you back. And then I
Yeah, she disconnects.
disconnect Hatter's eyes, like the sheen like gets off of them, and they look okay. So couple weeks ago, DC got me had came across this funky new SimSense. It's like hotter and like more vibrant than anything that they had seen and she had seen, and she wanted me to look into it. And it is made by Az Technology. Surprise, surprise. But not from their like SimSense R&D division, but rather from some other unknown division at the time. It's currently getting released into the market, and it has near beetle level addictive qualities in it. I think it might have to do with whatever this Project Hotwire is.
It's not what Chavez was on.
Yeah. And maybe whatever was in that box that we got for DC has to do with it. I don't know. Maybe she got just pinged because of the SimSense file that she had. It may be that job just was a job. The Decker didn't get any marks on me though, so he may know what my avatar kind of looks like, but has no way to really trace me outside of that and talking to the community. But really like to talk to Az's that much. So, safe-ish on that front.
At the moment, we're also safe from physical threats.
Not to be
That's-
blunt. So, why are we here?
Well, I wanted to update you all and not in a way that's easily trackable. And,
No, I trust your ability to make sure a message is untraceable. What would you like us to do with this information? Because the more you tell us, the more danger we're actually in. Because the more we know, the more they'll want to kill us. As of right now, we're unknowns.
yes. Well, we've all seen the file that came out of the guy's head. And our last Johnson now is tied up in it and got hit. So I just wanted to make sure you all were on we're aware of the threats that are out there right now that could potentially come back on us. I don't know if they will, but
Am I going to get shot with a harpoon again?
God, I hope not.
You could get shot anyway.
I don't want to get shot.
Well, all right. Now that we've at least established the threat itself, what are we gonna do about it? We're just gonna lay low for now, keep our eyes and ears peeled.
I mean, they have blood magic. It doesn't matter if we have eyes and ears peeled.
Yeah, I don't want to go up against another decker like that. They got some hot tech, and if I think I just got lucky. Barry could have easily gotten wrecked myself. As it is, DC only survived because she's tough.
All right, let me go ahead and rephrase that then. Do you think this is something where we can keep under the radar for an extended period of time? Or is this going to be an inevitability where we have to bite back at some point?
If we don't keep poking the bear, we won't have to fight back. Every time they've come after us, it's because we've gone after something of theirs. So if we don't want to pursue this further, that's why I was asking why are we doing this, then nothing will happen to us. We're not even loose ends. The only other connections we have are DC, and the only connection they have to us to DC is maybe your avatar. But again, that's a really long hunt, and I may not find it worth the time. So, all I'm saying is, why are we here? Because all we have to do is be smart about our next job. Make sure we're in contact with people that we actually trust that have no connection to Az technologies, and we should be fine. But the way you were presenting everything, Hatter, makes it sound like you want to do something about this.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Because all you had to say is, watch your backs. They're looking out.
Stonewalker is looking really uncomfortable at the moment.
There is one thing I will float to everybody. Tech prototypes, especially developed by the Megacorps, are often targets for runs because they are valuable.
I don't actually.
Whether that matters to you is, yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry.
No.
I don't know if we're actually going to be able to avoid them all that much. Given some of the people I know, and one in particular, who unfortunately has quite a bit of sway over me and what I do,
Oh, I'm
routine.
assuming you're talking from the magic sort of things, yeah?
No. Here. In the world. This world. Meet
Right.
space.
Well, your background is your background. We don't need to go into it. But if you're going to be pushed into looking into it or following through on it, maybe we can turn it all to our advantage.
Well, that begs the question then. What exactly do you want to do about it, Hatsy? Because it sounds like you have some kind of purpose. You haven't exactly spat it out yet.
If this sim sense is what I fear it is, or strong as I fear it is, it's not gonna be good. People are gonna get hurt.
Isn't it too late? Isn't it already out? That's what Chavez was, wasn't he?
Well, I'm recalling, what did DC send me? Is it already like being sold, like mass market?
So, what she was finding is that chips, like the ones that you had access to, were basically being, or programs like the ones you had access to, not physical chips. It's possible to download things like Persona Softs and BTLs virtually.
Yeah.
So it looks like these modifications were being added to stuff that was being sold and no one knew. Products that were already on the market are being modified with code from another division.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, this isn't some new thing that they're selling as a thing on its own. It's being surreptitiously added into products that are already out there.
Piggybacked on existing product then.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what the purpose of it is. It's strong stuff. From when I was looking at it, it is better than any sim sense I've seen. And if it's this hush hush, it's not good. But
What about Chavez? Where is he? Didn't you guys put trackers on him? Or you, I guess.
Domingo, the guy that we picked up.
Yeah.
Or Miguel.
Yeah, if we really need to dig into this,
So real
he's
quick,
the best bet.
yeah, we do have 3 different guys there. Miguel was the courier.
Yeah.
Domingo is a member of As Technology's board of directors, basically. And his nephew, Chavez, who was mentioned in Miguel's emails, was seen by Charlotte like last
Does
night.
Chavez have a first name?
Sorry, I guess I
local-
meant Domingo.
Gotcha. The local, the nephew, the one with $signs in his eyes. His first name is Corbin.
Corbin Chavez.
I guess I was talking about the guy that we picked up. I thought that guy was Chavez.
Oh, that's
Miguel.
He
Yeah,
was a
that's Miguel.
courier.
No, you're good.
He's just an As Technology middleman,
Middleman.
Which brings up another point. You know someone who was interested in this information. Your first Miss Johnson did a lot to acquire those emails.
Right then.
You've also got your fixer, who knows everybody and has made a career out of a level of wisdom.
No, I mean, out of character, I understand all that. What?
Yeah.
Vanta is staring daggers at Hatter, trying to, and he's going to say this. No, because you keep walking in circles and walking in circles, and I've never known you to be this indecisive. You're a very quick-thinking person, Hatter. What do you want us to do? Because we aren't Robin Hoods.
No.
We don't do things out of goodwill towards men, elves, trolls, and whatever.
I know,
You fucking know me.
I know.
I have on to do it.
And my
Let me
hat's not
finish.
white. My hat's not white. I know.
But if you're doing this out of the genuine interest to help people, I do understand. But are you willing to genuinely kick one of the biggest hardest nets around to get this done?
One that could literally kill us from millions of miles away.
Maybe.
Able someone
My
let God kill us.
Because all I'm saying is, if you want to do this and you want to tackle this, I do owe you exactly one. Is this what you want to use it on?
Such a mercenary.
My gut says that I want
I love it.
to.
Who am I playing?
I want to
Love it.
dig in. I want to know. I want to. But every other part of me is saying this is dangerous. This is hot shit, and I do not want to touch the fire.
Let me ask you this. How many folk do you think, given how quickly this shit's starting to propagate, how many do you think are gonna turn up like that poor fucking Street Sam? Or worse than that?
I don't know. I don't know what it takes to seed this into something else. I don't know what their distribution network looks like. This is an enemy that I have no knowledge of. So unless we got a job, let's just wait for our next job. I'm gonna do some digging.
No, I'm gonna phrase it like this. Hatter. And he'll gesture to Wawahi and to Stonewalker. You want to hire us to do this job?
No. Sorry, I can't do it to you.
Okay.
What the fuck are you on about? I'd do it to myself in a fucking heartbeat. We're talking about exploring unknown oceans, going into great danger against one of the biggest fuckers on the face of this goddamn earth. I'd do it any day.
Stonewalker puts his face in his hand at everything Wawahi just said. And then he's gonna remove his face from his hand and message on his comlink to Will.
Okay.
Aztec has some shit going on. SimSense. Very bad.
I understand what you're saying, Hatter, and I fully respect your decision. But just so you know, if you do start digging again, they're gonna come after you. If you're just digging to see what you can see, you might as well go whole hog, because they're not gonna like anyone digging any further.
And what better team to have your back than the Yin team?
Listen, if you're going on a date, Wawahi, can you please clean up the macaroni all over your just everything? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, Stonewalker is actually gonna reach for the eye patch and
Hey, sorry, got a little bit excited. The droid off a little too quickly. By the way, just to kind of like put this scene together, he's like currently halfway through the tailoring process as like the first mate is like running around him, like getting up onto step ladders, getting back down, taking measurements, and like partially sewing like a half-made suit jacket onto him.
I'm gonna make a roll real quick. This is a very important roll.
Wawahi, you need to turn down her processor or whatever the hell you do. I don't know, but she's going too quick. She's gonna burn out.
She does have bonuses for tailoring.
I look.
Oh, what is?
I believe it's rating 3 for tailoring.
What's up, Poisal?
Cool.
I just look at the around the land shark and I say, yeah. When was the last time you cleaned your sheets?
What do you mean? That's what Cora does.
Yeah, that's what Kara does.
Yes, sir. They are washed every other day.
Wow.
And then Stonewalker's actually gonna go like pick up his magical lodge supplies off the floor because they're still
For
there.
sure. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you're also feeling a little weird because you just spent like 8 years as a deer.
Yeah. Shit's wild. I'm rubbing my head and like.
So with 3 hits,
horns.
First Maid Cora had the good sense to just dip into your account and purchase a suit.
You know what? That's perfectly A-okay. What's the
It
damage
was delivered
there?
by drone. She's tailoring it for you now. I'll double check, but I think it's $1,000.
It's an ace of spades.
You know what? That will be.
I was gonna go with the Actioneer's business suit out of the core book.
That's
But
also a good one.
Still nice. All right.
Date expenses.
I need to think, and this is not a decision that we need to make right now. So,
All right, fair enough. Just
you got a date, and you look. I look at Stonewalker. I say, you look tired. Take care of yourself.
Oi, fuck you.
I mean, sorry.
Uncalled for.
Not like that. I mean, like
I have spent 8 years as a fucking deer, and you come at me with that shit.
Go to sleep, young one.
deer.
What the
I don't even. Okay.
No, it's Vanta using full dad voice at Stonewalker. He's not playing.
Hey, dad.
I'm really fucking confused now. When did this 8 years happen?
Don't worry about it. It's just like an hour ago. It happened an hour ago. That's when it wrapped up. Don't think too hard.
Stonewalker, real quick. Give me a roll of logic plus willpower.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
Not logic. I can't roll logic. I have 1 in logic.
Oh, good thing you got willpower.
Yeah, I do have a lot of willpower.
2 hits. Cool. Vanta's a professional. Even if he's using his dad voice, his condescension doesn't bother you that much.
Oh god. Was that supposed to be for
Can I roll against that? Because I can. What do you mean?
You said dad voice, and Stone has dad stuff, so
I do have that stuff.
I just wanted to make sure he wouldn't get mad.
Can I use my intuition and charisma against that?
Does that count as disrespect?
It's not
Oh, no.
disrespect.
I
Yes.
was rolling.
Are
It's
you
up
being
to you. I don't
disrespectful?
think
Or
I
are you
can make
being
that judgment.
disrespectful?
No, he's trying to like he's actually trying to be supportive.
Okay. It's not disrespect. I won't roll that then.
Cool. Yeah. All right.
I'll probably climb into my bed and everyone can see it. It's actually pretty damn clean, though there's like dirt on it and no one knows why there's dirt there. It just always is. He's going to pull out his comlink and then also text his other contact. And he is going to, which is
Talismonger.
no, Grant, the one who actually does beetles.
Okay.
I'm gonna just send him a message. Stay off your stuff. There's some bad shit going around.
All right. Duly
Right.
noted.
Well, now that business has been Duly taken care of. Hetzy, if you have any issues, feel free to send me a message and we'll come running. You know that. You know me. You know me.
All right, have a good day.
Yeah. I am gonna go head off and have a wonderful night about the town.
Yeah, Hatter, just kind of looks at everyone and nods, and we'll head out.
Vanta's gonna tap you on the shoulder before you head out. I mean it. You do get one. This would be the thing to use it on. You know what I'm capable of.
I know.
And he'll
Let me think about it. And,
he'll walk the other direction. Well, kind of just walks and goes into the night.
Hatter just walks down to a shitty little Dodge Xenon and turns on the autopilot as it heads back to the tea house.
All right. Before we move into some downtime, somebody's got a date.
Yep. That he does.
Somebody.
Oh boy. Shut up.
Somebody's got a date.
No, stop it.
Sitting in a tree.
You brush your fur.
Oh my god,
over.
tell us about her. I was so excited for you.
Oh,
Listen, he put a little bit of glitter in his raccoon face mask pattern just to make the shadowing pop a little more.
With a flower in his hand and a spring in his step, here comes Wawahi. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not.
All right. Don't be. I assume some of this rizzing was in character.
No.
Not for you.
Okay, that's fair.
All right. Yeah. Wawahi, you head over to the Space Needle. Are you early, on time, fashionably late?
Oh, early for sure. He is preening himself, making sure that, okay, yes, the suit starch has not in fact completely worn off and his suit lost to entropy for all of time. In between him stepping out of the land shark and then going up the needle.
All right.
Yeah, no, he's nervous as hell.
Real quick, give me a charisma plus etiquette test.
Yeah. Let me get right
the
on
etiquette
that.
skill.
I think I could.
Now might be a really good time.
Now might be a good time. Hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and at least bump that up by one. Yeah, I'll spend 2 karma for that. Why not? What could go wrong?
For all of my GM viewers out there, find the character with the lowest charisma and date them.
Lowest charisma and the goat quality. Okay, so that was charisma and then etiquette. Okay, that is gonna be a dice toll.
I'm actually gonna give you an assistance action from the first maid who is getting your outfit ready.
Ooh.
So you get up to your skill, which is 1 extra dice.
1 extra dice, total of 3. You know what? I can work with that. Let's just see if it actually works. Oh, okay. Yes, do the roll. Okay, 3 dice. Here we go. 0 hits. I'm probably gonna want to spend an edge on that, right?
Sure.
Probably, yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Rerolls for 3 hits.
3 hits. Hell
Cool.
yeah. Let's go.
So initially, there was some freaking out happening. Given your, I'm just going to say it, given your stats, I don't think Wawahi has been on a lot of dates.
Now, why?
Hung
why
out
would you
with
say something
people,
like that?
met people, probably had relationships, but this is a date. There's a formality and a process, and you got a suit. Do you bring a flower?
Oh yeah, how much are the flowers going to cost? Oh hell, he's going to get fleeced for
Negligible.
this. Okay, cool.
If negligible, if it's a fake flower, around $2,000 if it's a real one.
Oh shit. Okay, $2,000. Here we go. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, pay to win. Here we go. This is how it works, right? Definitely. Okay. Date expenses, 2,000 new yen.
That's on top of the 1,500 for the suit.
Oh, okay.
So
Then I'm
it's
just
3,500.
So I did the initial 1,000, so I'm just gonna tack on a 5,000 or 500 onto the flowers there. There we go. Okay, that is spent and saved.
Cool. You show up. You gotta. Are we going with the traditional rose or something a little different?
What flower options were available at the time when he was
Let's
browsing?
go with the
through?
rose.
Okay, we'll go with the rose.
Cool. You arrive. You head in looking fancier than you're used to. Take the elevator up the Space Needle. As soon as the elevator doors open, you are greeted by the sight of 4 stiff-looking security guards. Sir?
Oh, well, this is quite the welcoming party. To what do I have the occasion?
We just need to know your business here, sir.
Well, I am here on a very lovely and fancy date this evening.
Understood, sir. Do you mind if we scan your SIN?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Sir, it appears here that you, Interesting. Excuse me for a moment while I make a call. He takes out his comm link, and right as he's raising it to his ear, you hear, "He's with me." And Sandra walks up behind them. Instead of knight errant body armor, she is wearing a dark green one-shoulder cocktail dress and big hoop earrings. Her tight bun is now down over her shoulders. Let him in. Ma'am, are you aware of his... Yes. Now.
Thank
The
you
security
kindly.
guards, they all look at you like, we don't want to do this, and then get out of your way.
Thank you kindly, gents. I'll go ahead and take it from here. And he kind of gives like a little half bow to each of them as he steps in. Avoids narrowly popping his collar, but kind of gives a little bit of a tug as he wanders up and offers a hand down to Sandra. Might I add, you are looking absolutely stunning tonight.
Can you clean up all right yourself? Come on,
I
you got a
certainly
table.
try. Sounds good.
Yeah. She's ordered, she's already on her second drink. Looks like she got here early too and has just decided to take advantage of the fact that you're buying everything.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, it just keeps happening. It keeps going. All right. Yeah.
What do you talk about?
Oh, well, let's go with something easy, like hobbies. You know, that sounds like a really.
She's happy to talk about your hobby of crime.
Oh, well, I feel like that's less of a hobby and more of a.
She also puts down a white noise generator so your conversation can't be overheard. So that she can talk to you about your hobby of crime.
Oh, shit. Oh, this isn't a date, is it?
So, the stake appears in front of the two of you. So, you're the guy who picked you up. He's one of your fellow runners.
Well, I can't really confirm neither deny.
It's the right answer. Cool. And you mentioned you've got like a Matrix security person, so that's decent.
His overly sized hands compared to the cutlery are like sawing nervously into the steak as he's like kind of carving and just eating away at it with just pure nervousness.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. Actually, hold that thought. If you look over there to my left, you see the three. It's like 2 humans and an elf, all in suits. As you glance over, you see them.
Really
Cool.
dapper.
Yeah, if you could just turn your chair like 30% and stare at them for a minute, I'll be right back.
What,
And she gets up. She walks towards them.
Shit.
Do you do as she's asked?
Yeah, probably gonna end up in some shit, but you know what? That is par for the course. He's gonna turn his chair a little, put an elbow on the table, chin on hand, and just give him his classic yin stare.
All right. She walks over. They engage in a brief conversation. One of them starts to stand up, and she puts her hand on his shoulder and pushes him back into his chair. Gestures towards you. They look defeated. One of them pulls out a comlink and does something, and then she nods and comes back to the table. Thanks. That was helpful. Finish your steak. We gotta go.
But what do you mean? Didn't we just get here? I don't think that much time has passed.
That's been like 15 minutes of you guys shooting the shit, and her she actually knows a fair amount about shadow running. Like, she understands the business and that you do it.
You know, this might be a little out of left field, but I have the sneaking suspicion there might be some ulterior motives at play here. Just a little bit.
I'm sorry, are you questioning me?
Oh, I would never question the police officer in a coin establishment like this.
Questioning my legitimacy right now?
No.
Need I remind you what I found in your domicile earlier today?
Well, hang on now. I think we're jumping the plank just a little bit here. Getting ahead of ourselves. Elysium, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a pirate with a heart of gold. I'm a man of adventure. Oh, God. I'm a man of adventure and, you know, good honor, good. I'm a good boy, reform citizen and all.
Yeah, still not that, but...
We're getting there. I'd just like to know your intentions, right? That's the real short and thick of it.
That sounds like a very reasonable request. Thank you.
You're not
Drinks one of the drinks.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Here's what I'll tell you, Slasha.
He's going to take a couple of them.
Yeah. I will tell you when I'm ready. And I'll be ready when I think I can count on you.
Count on me for what exactly?
Check. All right. You know, I think I feel like hitting a club. Can you dance?
Well, I can sure as shit try.
All right. You get the check. That's going to be nice restaurant, steak dinner.
Oh, shit.
7 drinks between you. It's not that much. It's, let's say 600.
5,000? Okay. Oh, that's a lot less than The figure was going to be, all right, 600. Dude, expenses. How many times I got to type out that phrase? Yeah, I'm just going to copy that real quick. AC. There we go.
All right.
All right.
You guys head to a club. There's one nearby. She goes out, drags you onto the floor. Make a charisma plus performance check.
Well, I do have 3 karma left. Let's see, performance.
You can also pre-edge to add your edge rating to a roll, even if you don't have skill in it.
I think I already spent my edge, didn't I?
Not that I recall. Oh, no, yeah, on the etiquette test. Which is why you got in here, and honestly, things are going well so far. She appreciated the heck out of the rose.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. This is going great. Okay.
Yeah.
I have 1 in performance. So charisma performance, that'll be 2 dice total. Oh boy. Let's do this. 1 hit. Hey, that's
All right.
good.
You hit the dance floor and quickly master the art of stepping back and forth with your arms at 90 degrees.
Awesome.
The song gets rowdy. You get a little rowdy. You guys are having fun. Buy a couple more drinks. Body plus willpower test.
Oh, well, that I can do. Okay, body plus willpower.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay, 6 and 3, so 9. All right, yeah, I can do that. That is one of the things I can do. 9. 2 hits.
All right. You're like right at the far edge of buzzed. You can tell that you're, maybe a drink short of getting actually drunk. She's like, okay. So I just talked to those guys back there, and I dealt with that. But we should go, and I want to go out on the river.
I'm sorry. Dealt with what?
Just some guys who thought they didn't have to pay me anymore. River, let's go.
Is there some kind of role to start fucking inciting this shit?
Yeah. Charisma plus willpower, I believe.
All right.
Or is it charisma plus intuition?
Well, it would be 3 on intuition, 3 on willpower, either way. So
Cool. 4 dice.
All right, 4 dice. Let's go. 2 hits. Is she fucking taking me on a joyride to do her own fucking little criming spree?
Yes.
Fuck's sake.
You are currently her sort of muscle. You get the sense that she's actually enjoying herself a fair amount, but also you're a big hyena-looking dude who's doing everything she wants. This isn't that, though. She actually wants to go out on the water. No crime.
Yeah, right.
Cool.
He looks a little put out at this discovery, but he will.
At this point, it's about 10. You guys head back to the land shark. You get back. Are you gonna let her in? All right.
I'm sorry, Stonewalker, for what I must do. Yeah, he's gonna let her in.
Cool. Thanks.
All right, come on board then.
All right. Does he have to stay here? Stonewalker, you start to come awake and see a pretty good-looking orc woman in a green dress and hoop earrings. They both look kind of drunk while he's wearing a suit. Hey.
Okay, I'm gonna laugh
Magic
at that.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna judge her intentions And I have a hell of a lot better dice than Wawahi does at that.
Oh god.
Cool. Right now, her intention that you can clearly see is to harass you and maybe make you leave the bed or possibly the vehicle.
I do have to stay here. I have nowhere else to go.
He also does kind of pay the rent, so, you know.
I pay half the rent.
Okay. Like, I don't want to impound this thing, but can you get a hotel?
If I leave my body, will you be disturbed?
I mean, we're going to be driving. I hear that's dangerous. Did you roll judge intentions, by the way?
5 hits.
5 hits?
Oh
Cool.
god.
This woman is... first of all, she's drunk. She's having a good time. You don't get the sense that she's out of control. You do get the sense that she's comfortable doing illegal things to benefit her. She would physically throw you out of this vehicle if she got mad enough. And she's thinking about it.
It wouldn't be hard. I am a... Yeah. Where do you intend on going?
Yeah, water, river. Haven't been on the river in a while.
It goes on, it doesn't...
It can do surface, right? Right?
Well, yeah, you can do surface, you can also,
See?
go underwater.
Those both sound cool.
It is very cool, cool RV. Oh, she's my pride and joy, if I'm being honest.
Right, wait, but your bedroom's upstairs?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
Never mind. Go back to sleep. She, closes the door to the back bedroom.
Yeah, it's Captain's quarters after all.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna do this at the bare minimum first, and I'm gonna just put mind net up for me and Wawahi.
You have to touch him to do that.
Oh, God.
Oh shit, yeah, I do have to touch you. Do you want me to touch you?
And she's closed the door now, so you'll have to come out.
Yeah.
You do have time if you want to. You have this brief moment.
Oh, technically I could do invisibility to get there.
Closes the door.
Yeah. I am just gonna go back to bed. I don't want to deal with this bullshit. Absolute shitstorm.
Wawahi, give me... are you going to jack in to do the driving test, or are you going to go manual so you can also interact with her and not leave her alone in your room?
Oh, no, he'll go manual.
Cool. Give me a driving test at a -1 for your intoxication.
All right, then. -1. And I'm assuming this will be pilot watercraft in this case, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you could use either because you're driving to the river and then into it, but whichever is better.
Okay, so I will go with the ground craft. That'll be 13. Roll them bones. 6 hits.
Yeah, you have no problem getting to a place you can put in, driving out into the water. She takes the top hatch and sits on top of the land shark.
He'll set it for auto cruise, just like a basic pre-programmed route around the lake, and he'll go up top with her.
Cool. She's taken a little more of your booze and has a drink. It's like, okay. So this was really nice. I appreciate you not being shitty about this.
Well, the way I see it, bitch shit's always bound to happen to me regardless of what I do, so might as well take the the more fun risk that comes with living life.
Ain't that the truth? Well, hey. Look, I'm a dirty cop for sure, but I'm not like a creep or anything. I'm gonna pulls out her pad, flicks it open, and shows you a report. Parolee 3774912, Ihaka Slasha. Subject housing is stable and well maintained. All defensive measures are acquired through proper channels and fully licensed. Acquisition of a household drone approved by parole officer to aid with reintegration. Notes: Ihaka demonstrates will and ability to avoid old habits of criminal activity. He's an example of the effectiveness of the rehabilitation program. Reincarceration not recommended. Send.
His jaw drops a little bit.
Yeah, I wasn't. I mean, if you screwed with me, I'd have screwed you, but you didn't. And
honestly, not to dig at your character a little. I kind of figured this would be more of a thing that was strung out a bit longer than that. Not to be pessimistic or grim.
Well,
right?
no, I told you I'd let you in if I, if I started to think I could count on you a little bit. And also, I wanted to be clear before I asked if I could stay over that there's no longer a power dynamic at play, unless you're into that.
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, not particularly.
Okay. If it's all right with you, I'm gonna lean on your shoulder for a little while, and then we can head back, or and you can. I'm still gonna be your parole officer for a little while. Like, that part's not done, but you're good for now.
Yeah. All right. And captain's quarters is built pretty spaciously, so if you end up being a little tired quicker than usual, there's plenty of space.
Cool. And she leans on your shoulder, and you guys sail out across the river, and whatever else happens stays in the van.
Nice.
All right. We'll now move into some downtime. We can get everybody back up and in. And let's hear what people are doing during some downtime, and then you guys are going to get a phone call.
Do you want to start with mine? It's very simple. I just ordered from Ash. I ordered a new foci that kind of comes in the way of just like it's kind of like a bangle he wears. That helps him. It made out of like rock and crystal. It's very clear. Just to help him maintain his elemental spells that he usually casts.
And Ash is aware of your tradition?
They are.
Cool. They have a couple of these prepped. There's a couple hours work to set it to your astral signature, and the rest will have to be done by you.
Yeah. And I take the time to do so, spending the karma to do so to fully bond it to me.
Cool. Hatter.
Yes. Hatter fixes their deck and sends a message to their dock. Hey, need some more updates or some more wear. I want you, so ultimately what I'm going to get is I'm going to replace my eyes and my ears, move everything that is loose around, and get it into capacity instead to free
Okay.
up a little bit of space. And then I'm immediately going to use all of that space that I'm freeing up to try to, if I can, get rating 2 ortho skin.
All right, some armor. Standard
I
grade.
feel like I feel like I'm gonna get shot at, and yeah.
Protection is good.
Yeah.
Use protection, everybody.
Yes.
Especially Wawahi.
Well, I'm always got my full defenses up.
I really hope he did use protection because no one, and I will make sure of this. Stonewalker will make sure no one is going to raise a baby.
All right.
Oh, of course. All right.
I mean, anyway.
Oh, well, no,
Yeah,
you're
father of two over here.
Wawahi's baby. Those two. That relationship.
Let's roll back your language around this man. It's like, fuck kids. It's gonna be.
I don't know what you mean.
What'd you
They're
say about my
clearly
baby?
adorable together. All right. Cool. You go. You get some wear installed. Yeah.
I also had a question, just as a as a bookkeeping thing. Did my loyalty with depth charge go up?
Yes. Absolutely.
It was at 3. What's it at now?
You're definitely now. I mean, you put your life on the line against a formidable opponent. 4 is like good professional, and 5 is a close friend. So I'm going to give you 5.
Ooh, thank you. To know.
Yeah. Vanta, you got any character upgrades you're looking to make? New gear?
No, he hasn't used it yet. Honestly, he has everything he started with. He hasn't had to use anything.
Getting by on a lot of skill right now.
It really is. No, if you have a couple of days, I think he'll do a quick job that he's had like in the back books, if you allow me to. Not like a full scene or anything, but he's like, someone's like, go take care of this. He's like, I got you. And he went and took care of it.
Okay.
'Cause,
Your group specializes a little bit, so you're asked to break into a nice house and steal some identifying documents for somebody who's trying to leave the country. Basically, a stolen passport, stolen back.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a stealth test.
Sure. Beep. 8 hits.
Excellent. And then also a hardware test. Or lockpicking if you have it.
I do. But also like, I do. Yeah. Also, I have a specialty in keypads.
Yeah, apply that.
Okay. 4 hits.
All right, I was looking for about 3 or better. You're able to slip in, get what you need, and slip back out. There's a couple of security personnel you have to go by, and no problem.
My abilities are.
You're very good at this part.
Yeah. -2 to see me. -4 to hear me. It's gross.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If you want to use this as a chance to...
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
on the way out, I do have a poor self-control, compulsive to just steal something I see.
Yeah,
Is
roll
anything
that.
nice, Cool. What would that be? I think it's
Logic and willpower.
cool. Logical power. Sweet. Better than wise. 3 hits.
Cool. You see as you're headed out the like newest model VR headsets. You know that the kids are using like 3.5-year-old sets to go to school and do their Matrix activity.
Mhm.
You don't have to take them, but you could.
Do they have signatures and shit to allow the original owners to track them?
Roll logic plus computers.
Shit.
I was wondering if you had that.
Computers? No. What do I have Hatter for? Actually, no. Fuck that. Hatter.
Oh my
While I'm in
God.
this job, like, there's a security guard going over there, like.
Luckily,
Yo.
Grizz, not Grizz, Vanta is like one of the only people on the list that like will break like a do not disturb on
Mm-hmm.
Hatter's comlink. And so you just get like a groggy like, what? Better be
I'm sorry. So I have 2 of the newest VR headsets, and I need some new ones for the kids. Do the new ones have tracking devices for the original owners?
Yeah, if they're on, just turn them off, bring them by, and I can reset the ownership chip and set them to factory.
Appreciate it. I'll pay you. Click.
Cool.
Yeah, he'll take them.
All right. Couple new VR headsets. And
Is there anything else?
I think those are there's a lot of here that's like standard in a house like this, but that was
Okay.
specific because you know they need new ones.
You got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Then he'll take the item to the individual who wanted it. Swing by Hatters, and then ship those headsets off to the kids.
Cool. I'm gonna bump you up 2,500 new yen for a quick steal,
Okay.
and then
He'll send
Hatter
the
can
money
decide
with
the
the
price.
Okay. He'll send the. Sorry.
When you come to see Hatter is in the process of recovery, and so like they open the door a little bit, and you see that like their like underneath their eyes is a bit swollen and around their eyes, but their eyes are now like not noticeably, but you see that they are now like fully replaced.
Cybernetics.
Keep her down the rabbit hole, huh, Hatter?
Making room for something better, and I like touch my skin, and it moves in a little, but it looks like noticeably like denser and like tougher than it was before. Kevlar weave inside the dermis.
Well, if we do our jobs right, you'll never get shot at. But
Well,
we'll see.
I thought that once.
Then we went underwater to go steal something from a sinking ship. Yeah, you're right.
All right, this will just take me a second. You want to come in? Have some tea?
Absolutely.
Come in.
Can't believe there's that thing's lying around. Granted, I broke into their house, but it's just on the table.
I mean, these are nice. These are new. This will be fun.
Denise upstairs has provided you a couple of teas, by the way.
I figure like I just always buy my tea from up there, so I just have like a pot of like fresh leaves and a nice like kettle, and just start a pot as I go over to my little workbench. And you see, I have a couple of workbenches in mine. I have a full big like whole workshop in one corner that is specifically dedicated to making forgeries. And you see all of the paints and the glues and all of the materials and all of the books on the shelf and the little small bed and the rig, and then they sit down at their hardware desk and start.
Do you guys
opening.
think Vanta has been here before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And as he's
Yeah.
sipping his tea, he's like, so, were all these new additions just to avoid what you don't want to think about?
No. No, I know what I'm good at. And I know where I'm weak. And I have you all around to help. You're all good where you're good. Stonewalker's good where he's good. Wawahi. But you're not always gonna be around. They're not always gonna be around. If I'm gonna stay in this, if I'm gonna keep doing this, I can't be a burden in different areas. I can't. I don't want my shortcomings because I didn't think something was necessary to be why somebody else dies, gets hurt.
You see, what it sounds like to me is a long list of reasons for you not to do the right thing because you're not used to it. Doing the right thing can get people hurt. Doing the right thing that probably doesn't feel good all the time. Everything I've done for the sake of my kids, then they can't know about any of it because they probably wouldn't want to see me ever again after that kind of knowledge. But if you have the power,
to put up with, man.
I probably would be. But if you think you have the power to end this,
I don't think
One.
I mean, I know I'm good, but I'm not Nova good. I'm not Corpo. Have all the new yen in the world, can have the hottest shit on the market good. I'm good when no one knows I'm there. But if we do this, they're gonna know after a point, and then I just don't want people getting hurt by their stuff. The Matrix is a dangerous place enough as it is.
You finished the headsets.
well, I'll tell you this. You have a rambunctious motherfucker. That's a hyena who's fully ready to charge into battle. You have a young buck who's totally willing to side with you and help you out. And it turns out he's probably going to get goaded into it anyway. And you have the scariest motherfucker in Seattle. He finishes his tea, puts it down, willing to break into the biggest mega corporation and steal our most important shit. All we need now, and he takes the headsets and puts them in his bag and puts those over his shoulder, starts walking towards the door. All we need now is the Mad Hatter. Thanks for the tea party. And he'll walk out.
All right.
Fuck it.
I-
I'm doing it. As I sit down in my chair.
Hell yeah.
Right
Hell yeah.
already.
What you got is a couple of badasses. So, I mean, what's the problem? Let's go.
If we didn't have another 45 minutes, that would have been a perfect stinger for the episode.
Yeah, that's a good way to end the downtown. Just being like, "Ooh, that's why," and then leaves.
Yep.
Also,
So
Vironz, thank you. Subject to my first dad joke in character.
Oh, yeah. I mean, twice. I've now had 2 dad-related things happen to my character.
One session. It's too late. I've been activated.
Final Wawahi. Is there any character stuff you want to do? Any upgrades?
Well, I'm gonna go
Downtime.
ahead and do a number of things. I'm gonna have him, first of all, grab 200 regular ammo for the HMG, because I completely forgot to do that last time. And
Cool.
well, it'd be really awkward to have the links go out, deploy the gun, and then have it just go click, click, click. Yeah, that would be that would have been a whoopsie. I'm gonna have him
Wait a
spend part of the week hanging with Depth Charge, actually, kind of shooting the shit, sharing some pirating stories, and then another portion of his week is going to be spent actually getting to know Sandra a little bit more, hanging out with her, sending her little texts, just, you know, kind of out of the blue, even some little funny memes.
Can I assist with that, just to make sure you sound a little bit more eloquent?
You may. If Wawahi will accept your assistance.
Oh, I guess, but you know, I really feel like I got this whole thing down in the bag, you know.
The last time you invited her over, it was a shit show.
Oh, whoa. We ended the night together in the captain's
She was
quarters.
racketeering.
Well, what's a little bit of love
Yeah, she
without a
was.
little bit of crime of passion, you know?
That means you die.
Well, I'm plenty alive right now as it is.
I will grab my sword and I can change that.
Oh, hey, no. That's gangplank attitude right there. We don't want any of that.
Just let me help. You will sound nice if you're really serious about trying to date this person who has set you up as a fall person, essentially. Because if they get caught, you go down, and then I go down because I'm complicit with you. So,
All right. If you're really being dead set on this, I suppose I could do with a little bit of advice. I don't really need it. I'll be fine, you know. I'm a big reformed citizen and all.
keep saying that, yet you keep committing more crimes. You did
Hey,
just
I'm
buy
sorry.
a giant gun.
Who pulled me into this? Like 5 seconds out, I've got the big box.
Felix. Not
Oh,
me.
that's right. So you two, like, you know, aside from the ears, a little hard to keep track of sometimes.
How am I smarter than you? You're the one who goes into the Matrix. You're the one who deals with the drones. You're the one who deals with literally everything else.
Well, yeah, not people. All right, anywho, just tell me your advice already.
Give me the calming.
Oh, all right, be gentle with it.
All right.
I'm more gentle than you.
You can either roll etiquette or con.
Oh God. I don't think it'll matter either way, but let's see here.
And you're gonna get Stonewalker also roll the same skill, and
Which
you
would
get
you
to
like
add
to
your
do?
hits.
Which would you like to do, Wawahi? Etiquette or con? I have the same dice pool.
Let's do etiquette. Why not? That seems to be doing pretty good so far.
All right, you get 3 extra dice.
Well, that's fantastic. That'll bring me up to 5.
Oh my
All
god!
right,
Let's rinse an etiquette. I'm so surprised. I'm genuinely surprised.
I just bought it. I just bought it literally this session. Hey, 3 hits. Look at that.
Right on. You guys carry on like a fun and flirty conversation, just like talking about stuff. Nothing overtly criminal, but yeah, you're chatting. She sends back funny memes when you send her memes.
Oh, it's so on.
I mean, they still have an edge of
really is.
like, there's one or two. She actually reuses a meme that's just somebody getting handcuffs put on them.
Saggy
She's like-
mid gif.
Are you into that? Are you into that, Wawahi?
Well, okay, let's not go making assumptions, all right?
It depends on the next text. Are you into that or not?
I'm just gonna send it this
Well,
cute
she's
little...
saying it in response to you making a dumb joke.
He'll send back like a really sad pouty Yeaton gif.
Cool. Yeah, you guys are flirting.
Excellent.
All right. After a couple more days, you've recovered, had some cyber surgery, pulled a theft, and you guys get a call from your fixer, Felix Rhodes.
Also, it was an acquisition. It wasn't a theft. Just want to point that out.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
An acquisition. You relocated some property.
Yeah.
You helped someone move.
Mhm.
All right. You get a call from Felix Rhodes.
Hey,
Collectively or just like one of us?
All of you,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
is this like one of those like Facebook Messenger group chats where it just rings all of us?
I mean, if it was, it would be 3 of you because there's no way Vanta's a part of that. But
So my guess is that it's probably everybody but Stonewalker is on a call, and then just like Wawahi's on speaker, and I'm just right there.
all right.
What up, Rhodes?
Hey, gang. I might have another job for you here. I've got a Mr. Johnson lined up over at he's an entertainment fella. He's apparently, yeah, he's over at this hotel bar, and he sends you the name of a hotel, which I will find momentarily.
Do I know where Grant is?
You know that he hangs out here.
The Hotel
shit.
Nebraska.
The not Holiday Inn.
You're not on Holiday Inn.
Yeah, Holiday Inn was purchased by
McDonald's.
Evo.
I was gonna say pick a
Horizon?
corpse, so
Wow.
yeah, let's actually go Horizon.
Yeah, Horizon's a good one, yeah.
Yeah, it's now the new Horizons hotel chain.
Okay.
Because puns.
Nice.
It's like the Four Seasons without the continental breakfast.
Continental
Oh, that's-
breakfast is soy based.
You have to pay
Yeah.
extra to get the real thing.
It would be. It would be.
All right. So I'm just gonna say, we'll go there. We'll see what happens.
Roll in.
Yep.
Okay. Everybody shows up. You would you like to describe your contact, or do you want me to do it?
Okay.
Because I got an image.
I mean, the image I have cultivated for him so far is that he's an orc. He's male, very male looking. Energetic is one word to describe him, and for an orc, he's decently old. Any other details? I'd leave that up to you.
Yeah.
Older is middle-aged Sam Elliott, but an orc.
Yeah, that's an apt description.
He waves you guys over. He's maybe 55, which by orc makes him pretty old. His hair is all pulled back in a ponytail and is white and thinning. He's got on like a maroon suit with a pattern that immediately reminds you of like grapes, like little pseudo flower designs all through it. Hey, Stone, good to see you. Yeah,
I'll give him a bro hug.
Yeah, good to see you. So you're oh, hang on. White noise generator. So you're shadow runners, right? You a friend of a friend of a friend said this guy Felix could connect me with some of y'all. Is that about right?
No.
Oh, I certainly like to think so. Oh, well, being the Shadowrunner's part of who?
All right.
You went through multiple channels to reach me, but sure, yeah, let's go with that.
I should have just called you. I heard pictures were like a thing.
They are.
Doesn't
You
matter.
also
You're
could have
here.
had middleman. You could have saved yourself some money.
Shit.
Yes,
Well,
you could have saved yourself some
yeah.
money here. You could have saved it for your other pursuits. Sorry, I gotta be straight faced. You guys are
Well,
killing me here.
either way, I think will be money well spent, depending on the job, of course.
Yeah, that's the hope. All right. So here's the situation. I am an agent. I'm a scout. I work with a lot of different actors, performers, models. I find somebody who wants to be in this business, get them under contract. They do a set number of jobs for me. Then they either renew or move on or what have you. I got a couple of people who done defaulted on their contracts. And I don't usually bring in y'all for this, but it's, well, I can explain the details if you're interested.
We're doing debt collection. You have us doing debt collection.
No, I need them.
Bounty.
It's bounty hunting then.
I mean, I'd call it more like a rescue, but if that's where you're coming from, I'm just offering money, you know.
Okay, this
What you got to do in your head to make it right, that's on you.
I don't have to do anything. This isn't the first time we've had to do something like this, or
Right,
at least
okay.
At least for me, it's not the first or the last.
So,
Yeah, exactly.
we're just finding people and then dragging them back is the short and quick of it, right?
More or less, yeah.
All right, shouldn't be too bad.
While he was talking, Hatter's just been quiet there, and I was gonna capture his face, with my eyes, and
Mhm.
I'm just running a browse in the background to dig into our Mr. Johnson to see if he doesn't work for a shell that is a shell of a shell for as technology.
Make a matrix search.
I have to remember what that is. So
Logic plus computer, or is it intuition plus? Definitely computer plus one of them.
figure it out. It's not just okay. Yeah. Four hits.
Okay.
And I'll be running the browse program, so it just cuts the time in half.
Cool. Cool. You begin the search. You do find pretty quickly that he has like he has his face on a site for his talent scouting business.
Mhm.
So, and that has been around for, at this point, almost 11 years. So he's either real good at faking a Matrix site, or he's telling you the truth about being a scout.
All right, that checks out.
You can find out more over time.
Just,
So, what I got for you right now is 8K a piece. You can, bring all my people back unharmed.
How many?
6.
Oof. Right. It's a fair amount of people to be wrangling.
8K is cutting it a bit short for 6 people.
Well, it ain't like they're, dangerous or nothing.
According to you.
This isn't something I would have fleshed out for him, but is he astral in any sense?
Nah, he's mundane.
So he wouldn't actually know if they're if they have some sort of astral abilities or anything, like if they were an adept or something. So
Hopefully they'd put it on their resume.
maybe it could also be a thing that they don't want known to the public. So who knows?
Vanta, give me a judge intentions test. And then,
Which is?
which is intuition plus charisma, I believe. Still got to look up the specifics on that. But
Here,
3.
3?
Judge intentions is intuition and charisma.
Yeah. This guy's... He's a little shifty. You believe he would withhold some information, but also you're at the point in the negotiation where he's withholding information.
I'm gonna roll a negotiation. Stonewalker's gonna say, I think we can do this for about 10K a piece.
I was gonna say 12, two ahead.
Or 12. Yeah, let's do 12.
All right, roll it. Your total is going to go up by, say, 250 per hit. Actually, what's your loyalty with him?
4.
Okay, it's going to go up by 400 per hit. Cool.
Let me use my edge for that.
There we go. 6 hits.
Sorry, that shouldn't.
So it goes up to
24.
10-4. All right. Yeah, 10,000. And if you want to do per, 10,400.
10,400.
Yeah,
All
right.
right. So,
Describe them for me. I need the mental image.
I mean, I'll do you better. I got pictures. He flicks you guys images of several models, 2 who are like amateur BD stars, and the last one, who catches you a little by surprise, she does like athletics wear, and also models new cyberware. Yeah, that last one's maybe she's got some stuff installed. You might want to talk to her.
I'm assuming by stuff you mean potentially dangerous combat orgs.
She was fit as a fiddle before she came into the industry, and now I wouldn't call anything a combat augmentation. I mean, you can use all kinds of stuff for all kinds of stuff. Is she stronger than me? Hell yeah.
Don't shit.
Right.
Don't fuck us. Does she have specific combat augs?
I mean, I can look into it, but like their records are kind of corrupted.
I look at Hatter.
Yeah, Hitsy.
You got names? Or does the file he gives us have names on?
The file he gives you has name.
Okay. I will. It's gonna take me. It'll take me a little while, but I'll do dive.
All right,
Alright.
sounds good.
All right. Yeah. Appreciate you looking into this. Yeah, it's weird, right? Because like, sure they were all friends and stuff, but they were all working and making decent money and doing all right.
When did they?
I don't know where they went. I don't know why they went. They just sort of.
Do you have a last known location for them?
Yeah, studio.
Well, all right. Quick question.
I got residences for some of them too.
When
I'm not-
exactly did they all disappear, vanish? You know.
Oh, around day before yesterday, we finished a shoot with Angela, the big lady there, and I think they don't all work together, but they were all on the set doing different stuff that day, and then we close up, we'll go home. I stopped getting calls back.
So
That night?
Yeah, last I saw any of them was then on set around 5 p.m.
How long ago?
2 days. Well, about 2.5 now, because it was the end of the day on the third day ago, and then 2 days straight they ain't called me, and then I started looking for you.
Yes, I understand. I know how you work.
All right. I want you to, yeah. So like 2.5, because it was the end of the third day.
I'm gonna click rant about 100, and I'm just gonna say, you know what this is for, or what to do with it. Not that's gonna get you much, but it'll help you at least not focus on what we're doing.
You're flicking that to Grant?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. And it's just a simple finding people. It's 6 people in total.
6 people.
All right.
For whom I swear to God I had a document.
Could be
I'm
simple,
gonna-
but knowing our lives, it's not going to be.
I'm gonna preemptively start rolling some browse for them, get information on
Okay.
each. And did I get any more info on our Johnson?
He's got a successful business. He's got some reviews as being he's a little sleazy. He's definitely put some people into some deals that were maybe not the best, but he's also successful in this business.
Is he?
To within like, he's like a C grade guy in the business.
I mean, no studio is truly independent in this day. What's it a subsidiary of?
How many hits did you get?
4 in the big chain.
With 4, it'll take you a little while to dig through.
Okay.
He appears to be operating as an independent unit himself. So whoever he actually works for, it's gonna take a minute.
Okay. Cool. And I'll roll some dice for the other thing. Or
Cool.
For the other 6.
And you guys have a new job.
all right.
I guess we head back into the land shark.
Sounds good.
But I'm going to do this in hot sim, so that I can do it faster and better.
I'll wait for you to get me a location before I astrally project and locate them. Provided I
you
don't
guys
run
have a
into
couple
them in
physical
barrier.
leads you could look into.
Studio for one,
Mm-hmm.
6.
and that the locations of their homes, which would be a good choice.
Well, the funny thing is, y'all keep on going like we all go back to the land shark. Vanta's not with you.
Oh,
Poof.
where is Vanta?
He went to the location.
Oh, okay.
Studio.
Yeah, I mean he can't do anything in hot sim, and there's no point in him trying to actually project. So he's actually gonna go there.
I guess
All
we
right.
can start moving while the Hatter's in Hudson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got for the 6 people, 5 hits, 6 hits, 4 hits, 6 hits, 5 hits, 5 hits. So
Nice.
Cool. And Vanta, give me a physical perception test as you arrive where you're going.
Sure thing.
In terms of these delightful NPCs, 2 of them are BD stars. BD. 2 of them are Tritio stars and record SimSense experiences. They've actually made a decent living basically out of being hot together and having access to stuff. They're kind of slice of life streamers. People who don't like their own life get to buy their experiences and live them out over the course of a couple of hours. Obviously, there are people who craft BTL experiences wholesale, but recording them live and selling those recordings, you know, it's an artistic thing. Do you want something made or do you want something real?
I got 7 on my perception.
All right. You
Also, I have cat's eye with low light vision. I keep not saying that. So
okay?
yeah, and
It's
Hawkeye
early evening.
and Hawkeye as well.
You are
So my distance is shortened by 1 stage apiece.
well tuned to this. All right, I'm just gonna worry about that later. Yeah, the production studio. You're looking at a couple of warehouses fenced in. Looks like a lot of different people do different kinds of business here. You could probably sneak in. There's a couple of guards, but if you if you get up over the fence and can beat wire, like barbed wire, which sounds a little weird for a production studio, but it's pretty standard in the 6th world. Because sometimes people try to sneak over fences. You could get in and take a more detailed look around, or you can just sort of roll in socially if you so desire.
Well, if I can see a cycle in the guards, I have a monofilament chain, so I can use to cut through the phone.
Also fairly viable. Make me a stealth test if you're going to do that. I'm going to give you a -3 because the chainsaw, even if it's electric, it's still kind of loud.
Gonna edge that.
Sure. All right. Remind me after. Remind me after this session.
Sorry, yeah.
All right,
Go
no,
ahead.
you're good. Cool. They got 0 hits to see you.
Yeah.
So you cut a hole in the fence with a chainsaw and walk in.
It's like a mini tiny little. It's fun.
Yeah, for sure.
World's quietest chainsaw.
Man, it's such a beautiful night, not a sound.
Yep.
Sorry.
Guards are clearly bored, shooting the shit. One of them's talking with one of the models. You head inside. There's a bunch of different like sets set up. Whole rooms missing the fourth wall, back to back. There's maybe 20 people in here there's maybe 20 people in here who are like talent, who are working, and support staff of 50. Let's hang on to your perception test. You can see where some of these people worked. You can see there's like a rock climbing set, which if Hatter has found pictures of Angela, you can tell that that's where she worked. She did a lot of shoots in like outdoorsy environments, which are actually 7 or 8 props and backdrop. The two who were recording their experiences, they worked basically from home. They didn't actually come into the studio all that often, so you're not sure what they were doing here. And I forgot what I said the other 3 did. Modeling. Modeling appears to be the majority of it. And there's like dressing rooms, but just looking from a distance isn't going to give you super much on them.
Is there a central office?
There are a couple of offices at the back, yeah. If you wish to gain access.
I do.
Cool. Given the amount of eyes here, you've either got to like get up high or walk with authority. There's a lot of light and a lot of people.
All right.
If you want to do like a charisma plus stealth to just look like you belong, that would probably function. Or you're looking at like agility plus athletics to get into the ceiling.
Yeah, I'll actually get into the ceiling.
Alright.
I have so many dumb abilities. They're suddenly coming in handy. I have hang time. I also have grip climbing gloves. To give me a +2 to this.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be 12. Two? To get up onto the rafters and walk over everybody.
2 hits?
Yeah.
Not the most graceful you've ever been.
Yeah.
It's probably been a minute since you lifted your whole self up to a place like this. It's a lot easier to go through a door than it is to hit a 3rd-story window.
Yeah. I have a repelling gun. What am I doing? That's fine.
Did it the old-fashioned way this time.
Yeah. Got it.
You get up high, head over to the office. What are you looking for?
I am looking for anything I can jack into to signal to Hatter so it can do its thing.
Okay. Give me one more stealth roll.
Mhm.
You are coming from an interesting angle, but you are also trying to slip behind people. There's a couple people in the office right now, so unless you find a way to get rid of them, you'll be like going in when they're not looking and hiding under a desk.
Question, Vanta.
Mhm.
Do you happen to have a item called a data tap or a line tap? It's a little like it's a little thing that you can put onto like a wire, and then I can
Remote in.
remote in on the wire, so you don't even have to find a plug because you're in the roof, and there probably is wires up there.
No, I don't have anything like that. I would have to actually go in personally.
Yeah.
Or just
Or-
like steal the computer and be like,
It's in the computer. Given you two's working together, I'd be willing to say you could have a data tap.
Okay.
They're like 50 new yen.
No, then sure. I'll spend that.
Cool. Do you roll edge to see if the wires come out in a useful place? Just your edge stat. How lucky are we today?
Oh, my edge stat?
Yeah.
Oh, just to see if I'm lucky or not? Well, that's not good. It's absolute garbage. That's what it is.
Is it
Hey,
one?
I got
Yeah. You got a hit on a dice.
Yes.
1-1. All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a 100% win rate right there.
It will never get any higher than this, boys.
Yep. You managed to lay down on top of this raised office, reach your hand down behind where the wall of the office is a few, probably like 10 inches from the wall of the building, and clip onto a cable that you recognize as a data thing.
Got a hard line header.
I will leave my browsers running in the background. I'll transfer the browse control so that they're not even running on my deck over to the agents in my pet mouse. Which like we don't talk about enough. Forget my mouse.
Yeah, you have an adorable pet mouse.
I have an adorable
yeah.
pet mouse that is probably smarter than a lot of people. And
It's smarter than us.
Me.
I
Smarter
wasn't gonna
than
say.
me.
I wasn't gonna say.
Smarter than Wawahi specifically.
No. Smarter than me.
But yeah, I'll jump over to that grid and to the host there and see what I can find.
All right. Roll a matrix search.
Alright.
And I got 8 hits on the sneak while I was doing that.
Cool. You may leave this building if you wish, and no one will know you were here.
5 hits on search.
All right. You run through a bunch of files, bunch of like resume information, a bunch of like, yeah, they've got details of like this person does this stuff, this person does this stuff. They work with this agent. It looks like 7 or 8 different talent companies work out of here. Your guy is more independent, but this starts to connect him to other people, and then you can group them together and be like, okay, and they work for this company and they're connected to this guy.
Then in the big net. What I also want to be looking for is if they have like internal security cameras that captured the date of see like what each of these 6 were doing during that day.
Yeah. At this point, I think the land shark is basically here. And you're accessing stuff. Real quick, from Stonewalker and Wawahi, you have now arrived on site. If you wish to perform any form of investigation yourselves, or just let these two go nuts.
I think I'll do a detect enemies thing, just like a quick one-off, not sustain it. I'll roll that, and then if I pick up nothing, I will end up astrally projecting and poking my self around there.
Wawahi will speak over the comms. Anyone need a good distraction, perhaps?
All right. 3
Sounds
hits
like
on
no takers.
You know what?
I can't hear you. I'm in the Matrix.
You know what? He says this as he's going through the hole to exit the studio. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
All right, time to show this team what I got.
No.
I'm pretty sure you just projected. I'm pretty sure Stone just projected.
I just casted my detect enemy
Cool.
spell. Which 3 hits, by the way.
Please do it. I'm begging
Cool.
you. I want you to do this, please. That's all I want.
Okay. So Stonewalker is telling you no. Vanta is telling you yes. Wawahi, are you going to create a diversion?
Oh, you absolutely know he is. He has set his mind to it. He is a pirate and a reformed good boy citizen. If he says he's gonna do something, he's gonna do it with all the passion he's got.
All right. Are you trying to create a specific type of diversion?
You know, he's
Or are you just trying to
gonna-
be a big person?
He's just gonna lean into himself and the gravity he tends to have around people, and he's gonna walk up as like, like this fanboy groupie with like a big old comm link, tapping away at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a charisma plus performance test
Fuck.
plus 8.
Plus 8?
Plus 8.
8 dice?
I'm 8 dice. I'm going to give you, you're getting 4 for being a criminal sin, and you're getting 4 for being the goat, because right now you are trying to get everyone's attention.
I was gonna say you should just walk up with the big fucking gun that you just bought, but you know.
All right, that's gonna be 11 dice total. I am the greatest distraction that y'all have ever seen. Oh boy, all right, here we go.
3 hits.
3 hits.
Cool. Yeah, you guys see security snap to attention. We've lost our Stonewalker again.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Technical difficulties.
I leave you alone.
Our stream is being hacked.
The planet.
Planet.
They
Yeah.
crashed his mainframe.
Leave in the cube.
There we go. Our Stonewalker is back. I think. All right. Yeah, security. Vanta, you're like out. You're in the process of stowing the rest of your gear back in motorcycle, right?
Oh no, you walked here.
Okay. Should have done the order of that differently, but okay. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. You're looking around. You see all 4 security guards turn towards Wawahi, and like they're looking at each other like, is this okay? One of them's got his hand on his weapon, like, sir? Sir?
Oh, yeah, hi, hey there. What's going on? Is this the place for that BD star, whatever? Yeah, the one on the magazines, the trids is holding up like one of the advertisements they managed to like pull up in the brief walk over.
Sir, I don't think you're supposed to. Do you know this person? One of the older one steps up. Sir, do you mind if we scan your sin?
I don't see why not. I don't get nothing to hide.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, what is your business here?
Oh, well, I'm just a big fan of their work. I was hoping to get like an autograph real quick. Yeah, get a quick little jot on the old comm link, All
right, you roll charisma plus con.
God.
Hatter, please roll a perception test as you review cameras.
Okay.
Are there
All
any
right.
Watcher spirits property as I now astrally projected?
There are 2 Watcher spirits doing a steady rotation of the place. and a spirit of air a little above it. It seems like they maybe take privacy seriously here. Also, you froze again.
5 hits on the matrix perception.
And
one hit.
Cool. Let me do this real quick. Wow.
Wait, what?
Cool. Sir, I'm not really allowed to give out. We're not really allowed to let you in unless you know someone who works here. But if you want an autograph, you could probably hang out. Some people do sign them.
Oh, yeah, that's no worries, honestly. It's a quick jaunt. I don't mind the
All
wait,
right, all right.
honestly.
Sure, okay. Hatter, you're flicking through. You go back to the day in question. You see your Mr. Johnson talking to some of the people who are now gone, some of your disappeared targets. The place is mostly empty. They got out more like 5:30. What strikes you as weird is that they're talking. Some of them are like, getting ready, packing bags. One of them is like still involved in her photo shoot. And at exactly 5:34, all 6 of them like tilt their head a little bit, come to attention, and walk out.
Okay.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.